Not know this, but the world's largest international military maritime exercise is currently underway in the Pacific Ocean. 22 different countries taking part in the largest ever Rim of the Pacific exercise, as it's known as. It is based out of Pearl Harbor in the state of Hawaii.
Rear-Admiral Ron Lloyd of the Canadian Forces is second in command of the exercise, and he joins us now for more. So, Admiral, what exactly is the Rim of the Pacific exercise?
Well, good afternoon, Todd and Amanda. The Rim of the Pacific exercise is an opportunity for 22 nations, as you've indicated, to come together and to develop those relationships and have a better understanding of operating procedures so that we can build trust and cooperation and collaboration. And the theme of this RIMPAC is capable, adaptive partners. So I'm very fortunate to be working for Commander 3rd Fleet, Vice Admiral Jerry Beeman, and he's been working extraordinarily hard, as has the entire senior leadership team, to make sure that we very much live up to that motto of capable, adaptive partners.
So when you talk about being a capable, adaptive partner, for those of us who are not in the military, what does that actually mean? What is the purpose of this exercise, sort of in concrete terms? To be able to sort of work closer together and streamline your operations better with each other?
No, that's exactly it, Todd. So in terms of capable, adaptive partners, the scope of the exercise there are 40 surface ships, 60 submarines, 6 submarines, 200 aircraft, and 25,000 personnel coming from the various nations. And we have those divided, those that are participating and who are invited. That's very much at the invitation of the United States Navy in terms of who actually participates and who doesn't. And just to ensure that everyone understands that the way the scenario is developed for this exercise, it's a very generic framework where all the 22 countries come together, put forward what it is that they would like to have as their training objectives, and then we have a very benign framework in which we can incorporate those to ensure that those that travel a long way to participate in this exercise come away with the training opportunities that they've actually signed up for. And that's a commitment by Admiral Beeman and the senior leadership to all participating nations to ensure that they have every training opportunity available to them in order to come away with time well spent in the Hawaiian opera areas.
All right.
Rear Admiral Ron Lloyd with Canadian Forces in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Thanks so much.
No, it's been a pleasure. Have a great day.
Canadian troops specifically take away from this exercise?
Well, the training facilities here off of Hawaii, there's approximately 120,000 square miles of the world's best training facilities. So the opportunity to interact with our allies, the opportunity to conduct some very sophisticated missile and gun shoots on Hulk X's is a tremendous capability. I dare say that these are the best in the world in terms of training facility. So it's really a pleasure and a privilege for us to come here and take advantage of that, as well as the tremendous hospitality of the Hawaiians who welcome 25,000 men and women to their islands in order to take advantage of these facilities. And we're very appreciative of their hospitality. And it's our commitment here to ensure that we leave these islands as pristine and pretty from the seascape and landscape as we found them when we first arrived. So that's very much at the front of our thinking as we participate in these exercises.
How is the growing role of China, though, in the Pacific, its Navy, building a deep water Navy? How is that playing out in the background, though? I mean, that's got to be something that's in the minds of a lot of the folks putting this on.
Once again, it's very clear that the United States Navy is the host of this, and we are extraordinarily appreciative for the opportunity to participate in this exercise. And in terms of it up into a land component, led by Brigadier General Rich Simcock, a U.S. Marine here in Hawaii. The maritime component led by an Australian Commodore, Commodore Stu Mayer. And we're very fortunate this year to have the air component led by Brigadier General Michael Hood from Ottawa, Canada. So Canada's contribution is actually probably the largest in terms of the capability we've ever provided. So we have 5 ships, 1 submarine, a fleet diving unit, mostly all out of Victoria, 7 F-18s, 2 air tankers out of Trenton. The F-18s are out of Bagotville. We have 4 CP-140 maritime patrol aircraft, 2 out of Greenwood and 2 out of Comox, as well as 2 Sea King helicopters from Pat Bay, as well as a company infantry from 2nd Battalion PPCLI stationed out of Shiloh, as well as a number of other staff officers that are at every component level from the tactical through to the high operational. So all of these people are coming together in order to understand, develop the trust and confidence that if we ever have to deploy on operations as directed by our government, that we would have already established that trust, that confidence, and those relationships that would be vital to success. As I say, and a number of senior U.S. admirals have been quoted, is at the end of the day, in a crisis, you can always surge forces. It's very difficult to surge trust and confidence. And that's very much at the heart of what we're trying to accomplish here at the Rim of the Pacific exercise in 2012.
And what do you think the